Hey everybody, welcome back to Samsung in a Minute, the channel that trains you under Samsung Galaxy devices in around 2 minutes. Today we're going to take a look at a setting you're able to change that you're able to have a better YouTube experience. Now it doesn't only go for YouTube and go for settings and messages and so many other things, but for me I notice it is just so much better when you actually turn on this setting versus having it turned off in the application of YouTube. So you can see over here that I have the Galaxy Z Fold 3. This is the Galaxy Z Fold 2. And on the Z Fold 2, as you scroll down underneath, like let's say Explore, you're going to notice that these tiles are just large. And sometimes you're trying to find something just a little bit quicker through exploring, browsing, trying to find something really quick. You can see over here, again, it's just really large thumbnails and tiles. So here you can see that they are both just sitting basically in the exact same spot, but it's easier to browse on the left-hand side. Now, the other thing is going to be when you go inside of Home, and Home is a pretty big deal for me just because when you take a look at this over here, they're putting two of these tiles or two of these thumbnails right next to each other, making it so much easier and faster trying to find a video that you would like to watch, at least on your home. And basically, the Explore tab is going to look pretty much the exact same as the subscriptions option, except for right over here, even though I'm not logged in, I'm not going to head over to subscriptions. There's really nothing there. All of these are actually moved over to the side. So instead of, having these images of the YouTube channels on the top, it'll actually be moved over to the side on this one right over here. So now I'm going to show you how you're able to get this activated to have a better YouTube experience, at least in my personal opinion. And what you're able to do is go inside of the settings. You're going to go inside of display, and that's the same for both of these devices. Then you're going to scroll down to where it says screen, layout, and zoom. So here it's basically kind of zoomed in. Everything is larger. Now, if you would like to see more content at the same time, you choose this option here. So now heading back inside of YouTube, if you don't close out of it, it's going to look the same. So you can see that it's still really large tiles on the home. And really all I'm going to do is I'm going to close out, head right back inside of YouTube. And so now you're going to see that it's going to look a lot better. So it's again easier to just explore, take a look and everything else. Now, when you go inside of the settings and things like that on this phone, for some reason, it's not really set up, the best way. It is looking really good when you go inside of regular text messages right here. So it is set up to where it's kind of split view. Now, if you were to go over into this phone over here, it's going to be the exact same when it goes inside of messages. You're going to have all your conversations over here. When you tap on a conversation, it'll pop up on the right-hand side. And then let's go inside of the settings. Inside of the settings, it's also set up the same way. So again, if you go to any of these little options on the left-hand side, it's all going to pull up on the right-hand side. And so basically with Samsung One UI 3.1.1, which is going to be this phone over here, the Galaxy Z Fold 3, that is how it allows it to work in more areas, more applications and settings to have this setting turned on. So if you go inside of that screen layout, you can see multi-view or standard view. So that is it for today's video. It's a way that you're able to change the way that some of your applications and the settings works. And so sometimes, sometimes you might like it, sometimes you may not like it. Sometimes you might want to turn it off, turn it on, pretty much whatever you want to do. But again, it's just underneath settings, display, screen layout, and zoom. This is where you can do that multi-view, or you can have it as that wider view, whichever one is easier for you. But I like it set up for here when it comes down to YouTube. And then basically you just have to make sure you get used to this setting turned on, and then you're going to be used to your phone from here on out. But I hope you guys appreciated this video. If you guys did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Subscribe right over here in the very bottom left-hand side. And if you like this video, then more than likely you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.
I got tons of soul on my true collectible. Famous, so famous, #1 desirable. I do what I want when I want and how I want it. Leave you with the one in the air. That's how I roll.